This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, April the 5th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have a trough over the eastern about third of the country. Still have a little bit of a west to northwesterly flow aloft, but that's not going to keep the temperatures down. It's going to be very warm today. Maybe a carbon copy of yesterday. Highs in the upper 40s far northeast to maybe around 60 or low 60s south and west. Could see a little bit of rain activity by the afternoon hours over the western and northwestern counties. That'll move into the state late tonight into Saturday. Some thunderstorms are possible, especially along the frontal system from the low pressure center over southeastern Minnesota hanging back into southwestern Iowa. Severe weather isn't anticipated. That system moves off to the east here on Sunday. We have the Gulf still open up. Temperatures really don't cool back down any, but maybe 50s, maybe some low 60s again. And with the Gulf opening up, that's going to bring the stage for some more weather activity here Sunday night into Monday with a warm front setting up close by. Could bring some showers and maybe thunderstorms once again. Low pressure center develops over eastern and southeastern Colorado, and that begins to move slowly to the east-northeast to a point north of Dodge City, Kansas by midday Tuesday. Snow on the backside over the Dakotas into the Colorado Rockies and Wyoming. Severe weather south and east of that low, maybe up as far as Iowa. By midnight Wednesday morning, that low is now moved to southeastern Minnesota, so there's a very good possibility, if this is right, that we could see some severe weather in the eastern half to third of the state with some snow over the west. And then by noon Wednesday, that low is now moved to north or northwest of, north of Marquette, Michigan. Any severe weather by that point would be a squall line across the Ohio Valley down into the mid-south. By Thursday, that system, as slow as it's moving, is slowly moving to the east. A little bit of an upper level feature begins to develop over Illinois. That could bring some clouds and maybe some sleet or flurries. Nothing much more big at that time. And then a week from today, we have this broad trough over the country, almost like a bowl. And we're at the bottom of the trough with a little bit of energy around, and that could spit out a few pellets of ice or sleet. If this is right, it will be a lot cooler. Temperatures likely in the 40s, maybe around 50, and a couple more clouds around than any sunshine peaks we may see. A couple days after that, on April the 16th, as we head out into far outland, we head into a trough over the west, digging a fairly decent trough, digging into California and Oregon with a ridge over the south and east. That's going to bring a lot more warmer temperatures around and maybe some showers and maybe some thunderstorms again as we head into a very active pattern. We really need the rain with the topsoil and subsoil moisture still pretty inadequate across the state at this time. And at the end of the forecast on April the 20th, we have a ridge pumping up over western Canada and up into the Northwest Territories, and that's going to bring cold air back south out of the Arctic back in our direction, and with some energy nearby, that could bring some showers and thunderstorms just to our east, and the 540 line dips down to the Iowa-Missouri border. That means there's a possibility of wintry weather. On the 20th of April, we hope this changes in future model runs. Satellite image from last evening showed the one storm system moving off the east coast. There was some severe weather down in Florida earlier yesterday evening. There was also a little bit of severe weather over California, including a funnel cloud in northern California near Red Bluff. The watch warning map from last evening had no excitement going on at this point. We had a freezing rain advisory over northeastern Montana. We had a winter weather advisory over the Appalachians of Virginia, West Virginia, into northeastern Tennessee, and elsewhere it was fairly quiet. But the QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days, this is through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, is not quiet. This shows precipitation around here anywhere between a half to maybe an inch and a quarter, and it could be fairly heavy in any areas that do receive thunderstorms.